For today's video, we're going to try out the new Outlander Undercover Buzz. You'll be able to get her from the Spy Llama, and her 3 main abilities are Phase Shift, Seismic Smash, and Shock Tower. And for her standard perk, she has Gadgeteer, which decreases gadget cooldowns by 20%, and her Commander perk decreases it by 50%. So we're going to check out all those cooldowns. Anyways, here's what she looks like when you first get her. She looked like Orange Sherbet and Superman Ice Cream had a baby. Rihanna's doppelganger. But yeah, this is what she looks like before you upgrade her. And let's go ahead and max her out. Alright, so we just maxed her out, and the only accessory we got was this back bling. And we got this after the second evolution. But yeah, that's the only accessory she got, and this is what she looks like when she's maxed out. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 132, deliver the bomb, and Cookies is going to be helping us out. And the first thing I want to do is go through each gadget and test the different cooldowns. So first, let's start with Adrenaline Rush. When it comes to the Adrenaline Rush, normally the cooldown is 150 seconds, but when you're using Undercover Buzz, it's only 75 seconds. When we have Undercover Buzz in our support team, the cooldown is only 2 minutes. Next up, we're going to try out the Airstrike. And when it comes to the Airstrike, normally the cooldown is 155 seconds, but with Undercover Buzz, it's only 77.5 seconds. And it's been a while since I used the Airstrike. Oh man, I forgot they existed. And when we use the Airstrike with Undercover Buzz in our support team, the cooldown is 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Now we're going to take a look at the banner. Normally the cooldown is 300 seconds, but with Undercover Buzz, the cooldown is only 150 seconds or 2.5 minutes. And again, it lasts for a total of 45 seconds. Yep, so it lasts for a total of 45 seconds. And you're only going to have to wait 1 minute and 45 seconds before you can use it again. The cooldown for the banner when we have Undercover Buzz in our support team is 4 minutes and 1 second. When it comes to the hover turret, the original cooldown is 150 seconds. Let's see how long it is. Oh, we can't see it. Oh, so it's only 1 minute and 15 seconds with Undercover Buzz. I'm pretty sure they last 30 seconds. Let's see. Yep. They last for a total of 30 seconds. So you're only going to have to wait 45 seconds before you can use that same turret again. The cooldown for both of them doesn't go down at the same time. It looks like the second one doesn't begin its cooldown until the first one is done. And when we use turrets with Undercover Buzz in our support team, the cooldown is 2 minutes or 120 seconds. I guess I'll go ahead and mention it. For those who don't know, the range for the turrets is 8 tiles in every direction. Next up, we got the proximity mines. When it comes to proximity mines, normally the cooldown is 60 seconds. But when you're using proximity mines with Undercover Buzz, the cooldown is only 30 seconds. And one thing I noticed is that previous proximity mines that we laid down don't disappear after we place more than 10 down. So although you can only hold up to a total of 10 proximity mines, you can place down more than 10. And when you use proximity mines with Undercover Buzz in your support team, the cooldown is only 47 seconds. When it comes to the slow field, normally the cooldown is 180 seconds. What? Where did my slow field go? Where the hell did my slow? You know what? Give me my slow field back. When it comes to the slow field, normally the cooldown is 180 seconds or 3 minutes. But while playing as Undercover Buzz, it's only 1.5 minutes or 90 seconds. And when you use the slow field with her in your support team, the cooldown is only 2 minutes and 24 seconds or 144 seconds. 144? I think that was right.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker.
And when it comes to supply drops, normally the cooldown is 330 seconds, which is 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But while we're playing as Undercover Buzz, it's only 165 seconds or 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So one thing I noticed is that when you load in with the supply drop, the cooldown begins right away. So you're not going to be able to use it as soon as you load in. And they probably did that to prevent people from farming supply drops, I guess. I don't know. And when you use the supply drop with her in your support team, the cooldown is 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And last up, we have the teleporter. So when it comes to the teleporters, normally the cooldown is 2 minutes, but since we're playing as Undercover Buzz, the cooldown's only 1 minute. Can't turn them? Yeah, you can turn them. Oh yeah, you didn't know that? It's the same button I used, let me see. It's the same button I used to scope in. Once you pick it up, you press that, it'll turn the direction. And then you press the trigger to set it down. And when you use the teleporter with Undercover Buzz in your support team, the cooldown's gonna be 1 minute and 36 seconds. And those are what the cooldowns look like for all of the gadgets with Undercover Buzz as your commander in your support team and without using her. And I also want to see which heroes buff your gadget damage. And first I want to see how much damage they deal without any buffs. So let's go and pull this bad boy up. Let's look at the damage. It's about a tile away. 7,773. Let's see if he moves further away if it changes the numbers. Looks like it's still 7,773. Okay, so I don't think the range actually matters. It's good to know. So sub wafers will not increase your damage when it comes to turrets because we're still dealing the same amount of damage. And thank you, nurse, for helping out. We're recycling smashers, looking out for the environment. All right, this time we're gonna try with coconuts. Same amount of damage. Okay, so coconuts don't work either. All right, so now we're gonna try out our turrets with Willow in our support team to see if she increases our damage with turrets. 7,840. So we're already doing more damage with her in our support team, and we haven't even lost health yet, but it's only a little bit more. But yeah, some heroes will help you deal a little more damage by just being in your support team. I also want to see if our turrets deal more damage with Willow in our support team, and in order to get her buff you have to lose some health first. So let's see how much damage we deal now. It's still 7,840. So she will increase the damage you deal a little bit because of her hero ability modifier, but she won't increase it because of her standard perk. So when we try turrets with Azalea Clark in our support team, it deals the same amount of damage that it dealt earlier without her in our support team. So she doesn't buff your damage with gadgets either. We're going to go ahead and try it with Swamp Knight in our support team as well. First you have to lose your health in order to get his damage buff. And let's see how much damage we deal with our turrets.
Target located.
Yep, we're still dealing the same amount of damage. Alright, let's start the turrets, see how much damage we do. Nope, we're still dealing the same amount of damage, so the ear splitter won't buff it either. I also want to try it with Cyberclops in our support team. And let's see how much damage we deal now. 7,840, so not a lot. About the same amount we did with Willow in our support team. But it will trigger his Plasma Arc standard perk that zaps nearby enemies, because turrets do deal energy damage.
Search the zone for the targets
Oh,
and
oops.
place those
I just tried the phase shift.
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Oh my god, I thought I wasn't recording. I was about to cry.
Nope.
Look, I just tried the phase shift again.
Oh, do it again.
Let's go and see how much damage we
Eyes on
deal with
target.
it. 7,840. Okay, so yeah, same numbers. Same numbers as Cyberclops and Willow in our support team. Warcry, turret. Let's see. Nope. Warcry doesn't increase your damage either. Which way you coming, man? Freezing?
We think you should focus on the takers first.
Oh, this one does actually deal some pretty decent damage. At least 1,000 more damage. But he's not frozen though, so it's because we're using the Ice Queen. 6-4. Nope. Okay, so preemptive strike doesn't work when it comes to buffing your gadget damage. Oh, there we go. I just tried the phase shift again. Well, yeah, let's throw out our turrets first and then use this. Let's see. 8,100.
Bring down the taker.
And we're still doing 8,100. So Lynx's Cool Night Storm doesn't increase
A rough
the
time,
damage
you
you
know.
deal with turrets either. 8,100. Okay. That's with the wafer. Wafer's gone. It's still 8,100. So totally rocking out doesn't increase your crit rating with turrets either. Yeah, I don't think his commander perk applies to gadgets either, because we should have seen an explosion right there. 7906. Okay, we're still dealing the same amount of damage, people. So the Hunter's Instinct team perk won't buff the damage you deal with gadgets either. So we are dealing 6,200 damage. Okay, 6,200 damage without boom base. Yep, it's still dealing 6,200 damage. So boom base doesn't buff the damage you deal with the gadgets either. I was able to deal over 9,000 damage.
It's over 9,000!
By putting a bunch of heroes in my support team that have high hero ability damage. So to sum things up, I think Cyberclops is probably the best hero to use in your support team if you want to increase your turret damage. And using a commander and heroes in your support team that have high hero ability damage can also increase your turret damage. But for now, it looks like those are the only ways to increase it. Also, for those who are wondering, both the Outlanders and the soldiers have similar hero ability damage, and the constructors have the least, which is why we were only dealing 6,200 with Steel Wool Sid. But yeah, as of right now, those are the only ways I know on how to increase your turret damage. Hopefully we can get a hero in the future that increases damage with gadgets. But for now, you're going to want to use Cyberclops or heroes that have high hero ability damage.
How much for your Spaz 12?
Your whole inventory. Oh man, my gun jammed.
My gun jammed.
Alright, here we go, people.
The bomb is on the move. Keep it safe.
Alright.
So we got fire enemies on this one. And obviously I would like to use my gadgets and abilities more than anything. So yeah, we're just gonna try to use our abilities and our gadgets. We'll shoot if we need to.
The bomb is taking damage.
Might have to shoot.
Quadruple.
And I hear a smasher somewhere. We're gonna have to be careful here because I hear a smasher, man. And we're not supposed to get smashers on escorts. They're cheating.
Yep, I hear it, A1.
Alright, I'm gonna throw up another turret. They may stop spawning here in a second because I notice sometimes on escorts
Connection has been lost.
they'll stop like halfway through.
Is it me or is my thingy glitching?
What thingy?
The wrath of the Storm King is not even, doing its job. Like it's not attacking enemies.
Also, I don't have adrenaline rush. Cookies, do you have one? Because I could use it.
Yep, I do.
Use it, Pucho.
You want me to use it now? Oh yeah, sorry. Oops.
Oh my god, he want me to die. Cookies want me to die.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
Also, another cool thing I noticed up there spawning in again, Cookie.
Uh-oh.
Another cool thing I noticed with this one is that it's actually located inside of this little stadium, which I thought was really cool. I haven't delivered a bomb in that location before. And why are there weapons floating in the air? What is this? Y'all see this? Look at this. What is this? What just happened? Really liking the shortened cooldown for those turrets though. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep most of this stadium here if I can. We're going to try to put on a show here. But yeah, we're pretty much done with the escort. And we got water on the defense.
We made it.
I might end up breaking stuff, but here we go.
You're good. So basically, I'm just going to try to get as many kills with our proximity mines. I probably should have placed some more down. But I didn't want them to like disappear for waiting so long. Because after a certain amount of time, I think they just blow up automatically. But yeah, we do have a couple of tunnels and a couple of defenders helping us out. We got 2 snipers using obliterators. Now let's try to spam some proximity mines on this dude. Oh, we didn't get him. No, don't you break that.
Oh man, I saw that.
But yeah, as you can tell, we're also using tire traps, which we normally never use. Because I wanted to try them out as well. And let's go ahead and use another turret. So when it comes to undercover boss, I kind of wish she had teddies. And the mini boss is out, Cookie.
Oh yeah, I see it.
He's damage pulse. Matter of fact, let's shoot some proximity mines on him if we can.
He's about to die.
Wait, why am I stuck? Oh, Cookie, I'm stuck.
Where you at?
I can't
I got health
move.
for you.
No,
What do you mean
I
you
don't
can't
need
move?
health. I just can't move. Wait, let me. Oh man, I can't even face shift. Cookie. What if I go
I'll
in
be right here next to you.
inventory?
Hold on.
Okay, I'm
Right
out.
next
I'm
to
good. I'm good.
Oh, go good. All right.
I had to go in inventory. Oh man, let's try to get the mini boss if we can.
Yep, doing it right now.
Cause he's about to break through. There we go.
Yep,
Good
he's
job.
gone.
Oh man, that was
kind of strange. Like you were just standing there.
that was stressful. But yeah, when it comes to undercover boss, oh, we just lost the tunnel. Oh man. But yeah, when it comes to undercover boss, obviously she's the only hero in the game right now that buffs gadgets or reduces their cooldowns. And there aren't currently any heroes. Why are you running in place, Cookie?
Me?
Yeah, why are you running in place, man? You're
What do you
making
mean?
me
I'm
nervous.
like right here shooting at them. What are
You're
you
making me
talking about?
nervous.
I'm like shooting at them. What are you talking about?
But as of right now, there aren't any heroes that actually buff the damage for gadgets. So I'm kind of hoping we get those eventually. Like some real heroes dedicated towards gadgets. And not only that, I kind of hope we get some more gadgets in the future. Like hopefully we get some jetpacks or... Man, oh, I'm about to go down.
Yeah, get away from there, everyone.
Oh, we got a campfire. We're good. We're good.
Yep,
Or maybe we can get like a grappling hook or something like that. But I do think this is a good step in the right direction, getting a hero that reduces the cooldown for him. Obviously, it's going to be really useful when it comes to the slow field, the banner, turrets. If you want to farm, why is this dude stuck? If you want to farm, you can get those supply drops, add that to your farming loadout, and reduce the cooldown by putting her in your support team. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting her because as of right now, she's the only hero in Save the World that can buff your gadgets.
Oh my god, everyone, I'm about to fall. Oh man.
I can put in, well, we don't need it. Just survive for 15 seconds.
Alright, got it.
You'll be alright. The only thing I don't like about her is that she doesn't have the Teddy, because I feel like if we could spam our turrets and put heroes in our support team to help us spam our Teddy, it would be a really good loadout. But I would still recommend getting her though, because if we do get some new gadgets or some heroes that buff gadgets in the future, then you're definitely going to want to use her either as your commander or in your support team. Alright, so we got a level 4 loot chest with some survivor XP, gold, reperk, and hero XP. We also got some frost up, as well as some gold and more reperk. We got a copper backbreaker and some lunar tickets, and some reperk and legendary perk up for killing the mini boss. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Big shout out to Cookies for helping us out. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.